So I've never believed in action cameras for taking casual or professional videos simply because smartphones are just more convenient for that if I wanted portability. But today, the Insta360 X5 changes my perception on that. The X5 has the same form as its predecessor, but now comes with a nicer front case with a matte prism design that I really like a lot. It is more rugged than ever with upgraded IP68 dust and water resistance for up to 15 meters. You can also go rough on dry land and not worry about breaking the camera lens because you can easily replace them if it accidentally breaks. Durability aside, the Insta360 X5 introduces several key upgrades to the X4, including two large 1/1.28-inch sensors that's assisted by AAA image processing chips and supports up to 8K 30fps 360-degree videos. It has a bigger battery that does up to 180 minutes of runtime when recording 5.7K 30fps videos, and a built-in wind guard that greatly improves audio recording quality. For backup, the Insta360 X5 supports dual-track audio where you can connect a Bluetooth microphone and record sound from both the camera's microphone and your Bluetooth microphone at the same time. Now, let's have some fun with the Insta360 X5. So I'm shooting this video in 4K 60fps and I'm shooting this at the Sky Garden of my condominium. As you can see, it's a really beautiful place here and we are at a bright, sunny outdoor for today. It's a really nice weather to test out the capabilities of this camera. Now, such kind of sunlight would have easily washed out most phone front-facing cameras, making your face look overexposed and all that. But the Insta360 X5's camera really manages this really well. Of course, I would expect better results when I shoot this in HDR, which I'm not doing it right now, but it is already doing such a good job. Now, let's do a bit of stabilization test because I'm just going to do a short run to let you guys see how good it is. Let's go. Alright, that was some run. Now, one thing I'm also really impressed about the X5 is its microphone recording quality. It sounds so crisp, loud and clear, as if it is recorded from external clip mic, which isn't really possible on many action cameras out there. And finally, it is about switching between different views. So I'm recording this with the front-facing camera of the X5, but let me just switch to the back and show you. You can see that the switch is almost instant. There's no stutters or any weird vibrations that's going on that you would have experienced on a smartphone camera. So yes, this is something that I really appreciate for a camera that does vlogs and all that, which I can't get on my smartphone camera. What I find really enjoyable about the Insta360 X5 is the responsive and intuitive user interface that gets me to where I want really fast. The touchscreen works even when my hands are wet, the Q button on the side and menu button can be remapped to other features as well, which is very useful for my workflow. When pressing the shutter button is an inconvenience, the Insta360 X5 has a new twist-to-shoot feature to start and stop recording a video. So one of the reasons that you would want to buy an Insta360 X5 would be to shoot 360 videos. Now, I'm currently in this Insta-frame mode where it is shooting a 5.7K 360-degree video as well as a 1080p flat video. So what's really interesting about this mode here is that it has a face tracking mode called the selfie view. So let's say if I turn the camera to the right and to the left and to the right again, you realize that it is actually keeping my face in the center frame, which is something like center stage on Apple's computers and iPhones, which is a really interesting feature because it is utilizing both the cameras on the front and back to ensure that I am in the center frame. There's also two really interesting shooting modes on the Insta-frame mode, and one of it is this really cool barrel shot. Ooh, look at this. So it is a pretty cool shot if you want to do like product shows or do a cinematic shot. Yay! Yeah, someone said just hit hi to me. So yeah, this is a pretty cool barrel shot that I really love if you want to do cinematic shots, and you can even do a 360 spin shot just like this. Wow, that is what is right in front of me. And it is coming back to me again. So yeah, the Insta-frame mode on the X5 it's a super cool mode that you will really want to use. Alright, so I have entered Rex KL, which this place used to be a cinema for old-timers, and it has been converted into a bookstore upstairs, and right here at the basement it houses a couple of restaurants. But what we really want to test out with the X5 here is the low light capabilities, because it has obviously larger camera sensors than the X4 back then, so you should be able to see much improved dynamic range in low light conditions. So I'm shooting this in the pure video mode, which is also a video mode that is available on the Ace Pro 2 action camera. So I'm just going to show you guys like neon light on the back there. Yeah, it looks pretty clear, right? So this is something that I think not many action cameras can do. Now what's also interesting is that this pure video mode is only available in 360 video, and it's not available in the flat video mode, which kind of interests me, because it's like, why you don't want to enable this in the flat video mode and only 360 videos? But anyway, despite that, we should be able to export this video in the flat video mode if we wanted to. So yeah, this is how low light looks like on the Insta360 X5 on pure video mode, and I think it looks pretty decent. So after all that fun, it's time to get back to actual work. And yes, the painful process of selecting your videos and thinking what video style to apply is one thing that we all can relate to. But thankfully, the Insta360 app is a super powerful editing software with tons of AI-powered templates to choose from, where you can go to Shot Lab and choose the preferred template that you want. And it even has some tips on how you can turn your videos into super viral ones. The video editor is very easy to use and comes with attractive transitions and effects to make your video stand out as well. Managing your footages has never been easier with the new Insta360 Plus cloud storage service. You get a 90-day free trial with 200GB of storage when you activate the Insta360 X5 for the first time. Footages are automatically uploaded when the camera is connected to your Wi-Fi network. You don't need to download those videos again to edit them, which is super useful if you're editing videos on different devices. You can also share those videos to friends with just a link, and that makes it more convenient than re-uploading to a separate cloud service. However, my only gripe with the service is that you will have to download your footages in order to use the auto edit and Shot Lab features, which is super useful if you do not want to think of how you want to edit your videos in order, and these features actually work really well, but you just have to download those footages from the cloud service again if you don't have your X5 with you, which is a little time consuming and is highly dependent on a good internet connection to do so as well. So I hope Insta360 will one day allow me to just use my uploaded footages on these features without downloading them to my phone. Battery life on the Insta360 X5 is really good, as I can get up to 2.5 hours of usage on a single charge when I'm shooting 4K 60fps videos, which is very close to what Insta360 has claimed. It also supports USB PD charging up to 27 watts, which will get you 80% of battery in just 20 minutes. Swapping the battery is also very convenient with its spring mechanism, but one gripe that I have is swapping out the SD card, because the SD card slot is located inside the battery compartment, and it can be a chore if you run out of storage halfway while shooting, which you'll need to remove the battery and take out the SD card slot, which isn't the most convenient place to do so. And I'm hoping that this situation will improve in the next X6 or X7 product, because considering the form factor of this device, there's definitely a place that you can install a flap where it stores the memory card. The Insta360 X5 is ultimately a super fun and powerful 360 camera that I enjoy shooting with. The upgraded optics, durability, image quality, creative shooting modes, and the super powerful editing tools are the reasons why you should be getting this for your next adventure and travels. It starts at 2,499 ringgit in Malaysia for the standard pack and comes with several bundles depending on the type of content that you want to shoot. This concludes my review and experience with the Insta360 X5. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos coming right up, and I'll see you in the next one.